Now then, people, we're back again, and you're back again on the Just Your Football Show. And remember that I talk about that. This is the poor news, the news that I'm not looking forward to delivering to you, the viewers of the Just Your Football Show. Before we get into it, though, like the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit the notification bell. We're going to speak about two people in this video, just to give you an update on one, but it's mainly focused around, of course, the new N'Golo Kante, Mohamed Camara. Austrian sources, very reputable Austrian sources, and of course that man Don Mitchell were telling us that Leeds were going to push ahead and sign Red Bull Salzburg midfielder Mohamed Kamara. That now, of course, is unlikely because we know Tyler Adams, as I spoke to you earlier, is undergoing a medical as we speak, and a £20 million deal was struck with Leipzig, and therefore he will be the new Leeds United midfielder, the new Calvin Phillips replacement, if you like. We know that Mohamed Camara last week, the Malayan international, was given permission to sit out of training and speak to Leeds United, maybe Brighton as well, but I don't know what's happening with that Brighton deal either. And Leeds had been in direct contact with his representatives. We were aware of that. He was, posturing on social media, saying, yeah, it's going to happen. Whether or not the conversations with the agent haven't gone well and they've priced themselves out of a deal, or Leeds just as number one target was always Tyler Adams, and this was just a failsafe. Who knows? But no formal bids come for him. We have pushed ahead, of course, with the deal to sign Tyler Adams from Leipzig. And he's going to reunite with Jesse Marsch. I believe he was always number one pick, but it does pose doubt and does throw water on any sort of flames that were flickering, that even I got carried away on Monday night thinking, oh my God, we're going to get both. That would be amazing. Like, that takes the window from a great or good window to an amazing window for me if you were to bring them both in. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen because Leeds United have bought Tyler Adams and Matt Rocker. After not signing a centre midfielder for 9 windows, I don't see us then going to sign 3 in 1. Although we might need it, as some will say, I just don't see it happening. And the facts are, I do feel a little bit sorry for Mo Camara in this as well, because he clearly wants to move to the Premier League. Seeing what his compatriot Bissouma's done in moving to Brighton and then, of course, going to Spurs for £25 million. He sees that as, Premier League's the pinnacle for a lot of these footballers across the world, especially in Africa as well. So you can imagine he was itching to move, and you could see that the way he was posturing on social media. And I guess with him being excused from pre-season training, he's now expected to return to training with his tail between his legs. And I bet he's a little bit like, oh man, I thought I was getting my dream move to Leeds United. But it looks like, given the lack of movement on his future, he will be going back. And Red Bull Salzburg sporting director Christopher Freund actually came out and said, look, I expect the player to now stay, and doubts Leeds will make a move. And he's due back in pre-season training on Thursday. Look, Mo Camara, if you're watching this, I would love nothing more than you to become the next N'Golo Kante, come to Leeds United and smash it, right? That's the thing from a Leeds United fan's perspective. He gets a move to Brighton, which looks like they've got a free run at him now. If he gets that move and he has a Basuma-style impact on that squad, it might be one we look back and say, yeah, we definitely missed the boat on that. And we've done that with a number of players over this current regime. And before that as well, we had the chance to sign Haaland, let's not forget. We were linked with Rodrigo de Paul, Mateus Cunha, the ones that got away perhaps. And that leads me on to another player that I just hope and pray Leeds United can sign, and isn't one that gets away. And it is, of course, CDK, Mr. Charles De Ketelaere. We found out yesterday AC Milan had made an opening bid for him at €20 million plus add-ons, and Club Brugge want more. They've flat out refused it and said to AC Milan that if you want to pay for him, you're going to have to, pay top brass. We know Leeds United have been an interest. They want close to the €40 million mark, which is about 34 million. I think Leeds have got a £30 million English pounds bid on the table. Them obviously would prefer to accept that, but AC Milan have made that offer. Now, of course, that AC Milan offer was turned down by Club Brugge. The two clubs, no doubt, will continue to have this conversation. This was brought to us by the journalist that got a lot of stake, but he's close to the ground and said very from the start that CDK prefers that move to Milan, and I think we can all understand why. But the thing is, one of the leading Italian outlets claim that Milan are ready to wave the white flag, and what they mean by that is surrender, because they claim they are unable to improve their opening bid and feel unable to match Club Brugge's asking price, which, as we said, is around about 40 million euros. They're looking to get Hakim Ziyech over the line from Chelsea. He's their priority right now. That's why Leeds have tried to act fast, like they've done with Sinisterra, because there were a number of clubs in for him, and Leeds United haven't waited about and put the money straight in. I guess like Arsenal tried to do with Rafinha. Now, the longer this rolls on, the better chance Leeds United have. If AC Milan can't get close to the CDK figure, then maybe here comes a Leeds United player. And of course, I mean, I'm salivating at the opportunity to get this guy in, described as the heir to Kevin De Bruyne. And it's easy to see why he's in demand. You know, Leicester want him. I read earlier Arsenal on that, but I just don't see that with them, you know, signing your man Fabio, was it? And of course, they've got Martin Odegaard as well, so I just see that as paper go freely. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Hopefully, AC Milan can't raise the funds. Hopefully, they stay skin and CDK we get a free runner and he comes to Leeds United, and that might be your business done. But it does look a little bit negative right now that AC Milan have made that bid. They're making a play for the player. He's probably saying to his agents, come on, man, get me that move. And of course, we know Mohamed Kamara is returning to Salzburg to start pre-season training. That was your shit sandwich. I'm sorry to bring you that bad news. But the next one, I promise, will be uplifting and make you very, very happy. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.